You won't believe what happened in the NFL this season. Huge surprises, crazy moves, and jaw-dropping moments. Let's start with Kirk Cousins' wild ride in Atlanta.
Hits in motion. Cousins fires. Oh, touchdown Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons signed Kirk Cousins to a massive 4-year, $45 million contract.
A massive signing has taken place in the NFL. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirk Cousins has agreed to a 4-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons. This is being reported by his agent, Mike McCartney, 7.
And just a month later, drafted his replacement, Penix Jr. That's crazy. What does this mean for Cousins' future? Well, despite playing decently, he's now on thin ice after a 0-2 touchdown to interception ratio in his last 2 games. The Falcons are 6-5 and barely holding on to a lead in the NFC South. But Penix's arm and speed are waiting in the wings. If Cousins doesn't step it up, Penix could easily take over. That's huge. The pressure's on. Speaking of surprises, what the fuck? The Jets just made a game-changing move by firing head coach Robert Saleh mid-season. After just 3 seasons at the helm and a dismal 4-7 record so far, Saleh is out, and the entire NFL world is stunned. What led to this bombshell decision? The Jets have been plagued by inconsistent quarterback play, injuries, and one of the league's least effective offenses, ranking 31st in total yards. How does that even happen? It's mind-blowing. Fans and analysts are questioning whether the coaching staff was unfairly made the scapegoat for deeper organizational issues. And here's the twist. Defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich has stepped in as interim head coach. But with a brutal schedule ahead and the team on the brink of playoff elimination, the Jets find themselves at a major crossroads. No way this could be happening right now. What's next for this team? Now, let's talk about one of the most heartbreaking near miracles of the season. You won't believe this one. The Baltimore Ravens were this close to pulling off a season-opening miracle against the Kansas City Chiefs. With seconds ticking away, Lamar Jackson orchestrated a masterful drive, finishing it off with a touchdown pass to Isaiah Likely that had everyone thinking, that's it! It looked like the Ravens were about to shock the world. But then, hold up, here comes the twist of the century. What the fuck? A replay review shows that Likely's toe was just out of bounds. No way! How does that even happen? The game-winning score gets wiped out, and just like that, Baltimore's hopes of an epic upset were dashed. Oh my god, talk about heartbreak! The Ravens were so close, yet so far. And just when you thought the Chiefs couldn't get any luckier, we've got to talk about this insane finish. The Chiefs, in typical fashion, had yet another game come down to the final seconds. Surprise, right? But hold on, this one was wild. The Broncos were just a field goal away from snapping their ridiculous losing streak at Arrowhead, all thanks to rookie quarterback Bo Nix, who had just driven them down the field. It looked like Denver was about to pull off the impossible, or so we thought. Then, just when it seemed like the Broncos were about to break the curse, the Chiefs did what they do best. Blocked the game-winning field goal attempt by Will Lutz. What the fuck? How does this keep happening? The Chiefs win again, and the Broncos are left waiting forever for that first win at Arrowhead. Who could have believed it? No way. Honestly, the Broncos radio call is pure gold. A must-listen for every Chiefs fan. But not all comebacks this season ended in disappointment. We've got Tua's impossible comeback. Tua Tagovailoa's career seemed to be on the brink after his 3rd concussion in just 5 seasons. Retirement rumors were swirling, and no one believed he'd return. But no way. Tua made an epic return, stronger than ever. He led the Dolphins from a disastrous 2-6 record to 5-6, shutting down all the doubters in the process. But here's the crazy part. His comeback is shaking the sports card market. After his injury, His 2020 Panini Silver Prism PSA 10 card dropped to just $300. Now, it's climbing back up as Tua continues to prove he's still one of the league's elite quarterbacks. That's insane, right? His cards are recovering, and if he stays healthy, the future looks brighter than ever. But there's still a catch. Can he avoid a fourth concussion? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the suspense is real. Can you believe it? Tua's return is nothing short of a miracle, and it's not over yet. From comeback stories to history-making rookies, Brock Bowers has just taken the NFL by storm. In a game against the Dolphins, the Raiders' 21-year-old tight end caught 13 passes for 126 yards and a touchdown, shattering the rookie record for most receptions in a game. But here's the real kicker. He's not stopping there. Bowers is on pace to break the all-time rookie records for both receptions and yards, and it's still early in the season. What the fuck? Who knew a rookie could take over like this? Could he actually finish the season as the most productive rookie tight end in history? And speaking of impossible plays, Jaden Daniels just made the unthinkable happen. Despite bruised ribs, he pulled off a 52-yard Hail Mary in the final seconds to steal a jaw-dropping victory for the Washington Commanders over the Bears, 18-15. What the fuck? Just when you thought the game was done after the Bears' go-ahead touchdown, Daniels, cool as ice, marched down the field, dodged pressure, and launched a miracle pass as time expired. But here's the twist. Even after all that pain, Daniels proved he's not just another quarterback. With Caleb Williams trying to answer with his own late-game heroics, it was Daniels' last-second play that sealed the win. Could this be the moment that cements Daniels as a future superstar? This is one for the history books, no doubt. The way Daniels delivered was unbelievable. But what's next for him? And if you thought you'd seen it all, check this out. Unbelievable! In a jaw-dropping moment, Jared Goff completed 18 passes without a single incompletion, making NFL history with a perfect passing game. What the fuck, right? But wait, the kicker? Lions coach Dan Campbell didn't even realize it until later. He gave the game ball to other players, only to admit, "I feel awful," when he realized what Goff had just done. Even Goff himself was unaware of his perfection until late in the game. But it gets crazier. He caught his first career touchdown pass too. This historic feat made the Lions the first team since 1933 to have a 100% completion rate with multiple passers. Can you believe that? Could this be the most shocking moment of 2024? The stage is set for more surprises, but what's next for Goff and the Lions? But now, let's talk about the breakout star no one saw coming. When star running back Christian McCaffrey was ruled out for the game, everyone expected the 49ers to struggle. But hold up, here's where it gets wild. Undrafted free agent Jordan Mason stepped in and absolutely lit up the field. With an insane 147 rushing yards and a touchdown, Mason dominated the Jets' defense, leaving everyone stunned. No way! This unbelievable performance is one of the most mind-blowing moments of the season, proving that Mason could be a key player for the NFC champs. But the question remains, what's next for Mason? He made a statement, but is this just the beginning of something even bigger? A star was born, and now it's time to see if he can keep the momentum rolling. And finally, let's wrap up with one of the most cryptic moments of the season. Bengals safety Von Bell left everyone stunned with a single, cryptic question. What did I come back here for? After a season that had so much promise, the Bengals now find themselves on the verge of playoff elimination with their defense falling apart. Bell's words reverberated through the locker room, sparking widespread curiosity. Fans and analysts alike were left wondering, what went wrong for a team that was once Super Bowl bound? With injuries mounting, missed opportunities piling up, and inconsistent play spreading through the roster, Bell's question lingers in the air. symbolizing the frustration and uncertainty that have taken over Cincinnati's season. So what's next for the Bengals? Can they turn it around, or is this the beginning of the end for their championship dreams? And that's a wrap on the 10 most shocking moments of the 2024 NFL season. With twists and turns like these, you never know what's coming next. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come.